Hey guys, it's Traveling Hound Show here. Beardy and Baldy have made a few changes in the plans. Yesterday, LA experience was just, man, it was one for the ages. I'll just tell you, it was something that I definitely have a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, we done this multiple times, you know, type it in the GPS, and I mean, you're going 20, 25, maybe 30 miles. It's going to take you an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes just to get, you know, 20 miles. And I mean, the traffic, bumper to bumper. Let's not even start talking about the motorcycle people and all that crazy stuff buzzing by you. TMan got a kick out of that yesterday. He thought that was absolutely hilarious, and I did not. But we don't have too many questions today for episode 15, which is okay. You know, it'll be for a short episode today. And again, don't forget to comment any questions that you may have. We are in Carson City, Nevada at the moment. We're just coming through or passing through. We're headed to Salt Lake City. I said, T, we need to stop and do this so we can get it out to the people. So the question that I missed yesterday was from Hannah Durham. And Hannah, you asked, one, how many miles to the gallon is the van getting? And then two, what's the most expensive gas that I've bought so far? The first part of that question, the van's getting about 16.5 to 16.6 miles a gallon, which is not, you know, which is about what I expected. Really, I'd heard reviews about 18 at times and stuff, but 16.5, 16.6, not too bad, especially out here out west with all these mountains that we have. And the most that I've paid for a tank of gas so far, it was in LA. It was actually right beside the Big Brother house. It was a Shell station. It was $92 to fill this thing up. And I've seen gas prices out here. It's been, the highest I've seen is $4.99 for the cheapest of unleaded gas. I've seen $4.99, $4.19, $4.59. I think at that Shell station I paid around $4.29 to $4.19. But Hannah, I appreciate that question. Sorry I missed you yesterday on episode 14. Question number 2 that we have for today comes from Dave Osborne. Dave, you asked me, since we was going to the Big Brother house and things like that, part 1 of your question was who is my top house guest, or just give a top 3. And your second part was if I did get on the Big Brother house, who would I feel my game would be closely related to? And I'll give you my top 3, and this is actually in order. Number 3 is going to be Caleb. He is a non-winner of the show, but I really liked Caleb, man. I thought he had a great personality. Started a little rocky, but and I also was cheering for him in Survivor till he fell out. He passed out and had to exit the show. Number 2 would be Derek the cop. I don't know his last name, but Derek was unbelievable. Never was put on the block. His social game was unbelievable, and him being a cop, I think, really helped him there. But my number 1 all-time favorite, and I am still mad that Ian beat him in the season he come back in, but in my opinion, he should have won it every time he's been there. Dan Giesling, my all-time number 1 favorite player of Big Brother. He's a football coach, teaches school. Hey, that man is me to a T. I think that, and to answer part 2 of that question, if I were to get in the Big Brother house, I feel a lot of my game would be very similar to his. With the way he was socially, the way he could get people to turn on one another, I think that he was a mastermind at that. And even when he got back and was a previous winner of the show, he went back to the finals again against Ian. And you know, I really think that he only lost that because of the votes of, well, Dan, you've already won it, so Ian, we're giving it to you. And that's just my personal opinion as a viewer. But Dave, I really love the show. I'd love to get on it one day. And only time will tell. I shot an audition tape yesterday just outside the Big Brother house. It's a little something different, and so we shall see what happens. For this episode, since T-Man didn't have any questions, I thought that I would ask him a few since I've been with him here. And my first thing is going to be, T-Man, what was your favorite thing about the Angels game the other night?
Well, watching guys hit home runs, that was the funnest day of the day.
How many total did we see? Do you remember?
4 home runs total.
4 total home runs. The Angels put it on the Oakland Athletics. It was a good game. I was glad that we was able to be a part of that. And it was T-Man's first professional game, which makes it even a little more special as well. T-Man, my next question would be, what is your least favorite thing about this road trip so far?
Cold weather. It's way different than it is up east.
Just a little tidbit on this. I wake up this morning at about 5:30, which is 8:30 your all's time. T-Man is outside of the van. It's cold. I mean, it's cold here where we stopped to sleep. I don't know what it got down to be, but it was probably in the 40s. And T-Man goes inside a casino here to warm up, and then he comes out, gets in the back of the van to get an extra blanket. I mean, he does not fare well in cold weather. I figured that'd be exactly what he'd say. That does not surprise me at all. That's actually pretty funny. My last question to you, T, is this. Out of everything that you've experienced so far, everything, up to this point, we've got more to experience. If you were to pick just one thing, that's all you could do, one thing to do it again or to experience it again, what would it be right now?
Going to South Park, Colorado. That's a neat town. I love it.
Really? You would go back to South Park, Colorado? Fair Play, Colorado is where it is.
It's a great place, and they have good food down there.
They had really good food, really good ice cream. That's an interesting answer. I mean, we went through the mountains and Vegas and LA and baseball game and dear Lord, and you picked South Park, Colorado. That's an interesting answer.
But we're not too far from that. Is the Staples Center too, LA, home of Anthony Davis. We got to see that too.
Yeah, well, that's a little piece. That's a little piece. Guys, we're going to end episode 15 here as we have always been. It is a tied series at the moment. T-Man is 7 wins. Wilson is 7 wins. And we're going to see what we can do here. So, T-Man, like we always do, you ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! Got him with the paper. I did not lose with a rock today. Yes. I said I wasn't going to rock. It is now 8 wins, Wilson. 7 wins, T-Man. Mr. Durham, you might see another victory dance one day. I hope you don't. But, guys, we're going to come at you untelling where tomorrow. Maybe Salt Lake City. We have skipped out on the San Francisco thing. I told Travis I wanted out of California as fast as possible, especially on a road trip in a vehicle. So we are not going to experience San Francisco on this trip. We are going to start the trek back home. Next stop, one of the next stops is Salt Lake City, and then we are going to go to a few national parks. So, guys, thanks for your time. Like, subscribe, share this video. T-Man, you got anything?
And leave us plenty of questions. I mean, we'll answer them if you have any questions for us.
We will answer it, guys, and thanks. Till next time.